The possible existence or non-existence of aliens is something that has sparked a lot of conversations among people that cuts across all walks of life. Now, the controversial American billionaire entrepreneur and former world's richest man has added his voice to it. But what exactly did he say? Does he even believe that aliens exist? Join us in this explosive video as we reveal what Elon Musk really thinks about aliens. Where are the aliens? Our journey of searching for where aliens live is just about as old as our practice of astronomy itself. And so far, it is safe to say we haven't had much luck with our search. Even the custodians of Area 51, who many believe should know the whereabouts of aliens, have vehemently denied sighting these strange beings. Some people like Elon Musk believe them, but many others don't. Because ordinarily, based on the missions and research work that they do, they should at least have a hint of where aliens could possibly be. Or perhaps one of the numerous pilots working under their command would have sighted an alien in the past. But even after much relatively strong evidence has been released to support these arguments, the voices that matter at Area 51 still deny it. Or perhaps we are the ones in denial. The truth is, you cannot find something that doesn't exist. So for us to ask where the aliens are, it means we absolutely believe they exist. But of course, to the best of our knowledge, this belief isn't backed up by any hard fact. Or perhaps we need to reevaluate our stance and maybe adjust our thoughts about the existence of aliens. And even if we don't, we must clearly emphasize that our current theories about aliens is based mainly on assumptions. Our belief that aliens exist is fueled by the fact that there are thousands of millions of galaxies in the universe that we're yet to explore, and there's a good chance that aliens might be dwelling in at least one of them. Elon Musk doesn't necessarily seem to think along this line. Back in 2019, the tech billionaire was quoted saying, "As far as we know, we're the only consciousness or the only life that's out there. There might be other life, but we've seen no sign of it," the Tesla boss added. Musk believes that if indeed aliens existed, he definitely would have an idea of where they are and how they operated. As the founder of SpaceX, Musk is one of the key stakeholders in the aerospace industry, and based on this, he has great insight about everything happening in the outer world. But we must also mention that while he might be a great inventor, Musk is definitely not a microbiologist, and based on his work history, he hasn't been heavily involved in any research regarding extraterrestrial life. As a matter of fact, his biggest work in space currently is the SpaceX rockets to help to transport astronauts to space, and the talks about building a human base on Mars. But nonetheless, his opinion on the topic cannot be completely ignored. The Tesla boss has continued to stoke the fire of this discussion over time. On one occasion, Musk suggested that if aliens truly exist, some of them might be living among us, and he might be right. Despite the fact that we have yet to confirm the existence of aliens anywhere in the universe, there is a long history of people who claim to have sighted aliens on Earth. In fact, many of these sightings are documented, and some of them are believed to have occurred multiple times. Ironically, even Musk himself has been accused of being an alien, and his Tesla Optimus robots have been described as the most dreaded alien invasion. What if Elon Musk is an alien and Optimus bots are an alien invasion? Tweeted user Doge Designer asked on a microblogging platform. The tweet immediately became a hit, gathering millions of engagements until it caught the attention of Elon Musk, who seems to be very active on the platform. In response to this message, Musk tweeted, "Hopefully, one day we will be the aliens visiting other worlds." This brings another interesting perspective to the discussion, because rather than searching for aliens on other worlds, Musk suggests that we could actually be the alien civilization that we've spent the last 6 decades searching for. And does that mean that other civilizations are trying to discover us? Again, these are questions that we cannot answer. But of course, we know that for us to discover aliens or for aliens to discover us, a lot of travel has to happen. It's needless to say that we do not have the required technology to successfully travel across several galaxies in search of aliens, so we are more or less stuck on our home planet. But if indeed they exist, it is believed that they are more technologically advanced than humans, meaning they might have the capacity to travel seamlessly across different galaxies. On this basis, many believe that aliens are better positioned to find us first. But if they don't, there's a good chance that we might stumble on them during our persistent exploration of space. But then, we know well enough that any encounter with aliens will come with consequences. For example, if they are really superior to us, Elon Musk believes that there's a good chance that we will be at their mercy when this happens. If they had spaceships that could get from other star systems to here, we don't have anything like that, Musk said. Basically, we're hopeless. We'd just be like children or something. Recently, there's been a lot of talk around the sighting of unidentified objects across the world, particularly in the United States, where a handful of them have been shot down. According to the official reports, exactly 4 flying objects of varying size and shape were shot down by US fighter jets. And while one of them was confirmed to be a Chinese spy balloon, security operatives are not sure how to classify the other 3. But as they continue to investigate the origins of these unidentified objects, a new declassified report by the US government of US sightings has revealed more cases. According to reliable sources, over 500 UFO sightings were documented in the recent reports, which is a significant increase of the 144 UFO sightings that were first recorded in 2021 when the first assessment was made. And interestingly, about half of these objects were found to have human origins. 26 of them were later discovered to be drones, about 163 were balloons, and a total of 6 aerial objects were attributed to clutter. However, to date, officials still haven't collected enough information to properly identify or classify the other half. In other words, these strange objects remain uncharacterized and unattributed, and they could have been anything at all, including the aliens we've spent decades or enormous financial resources searching for. Specifically, the report emphasized that some of these unidentified flying objects demonstrated unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities and require further analysis. We don't know how long we're going to have to wait for experts to complete a forensic analysis of these UFOs, especially the most recent ones that were discovered and shot down in Canadian and American airspace. But like other stakeholders and concerned citizens, Elon Musk has been speaking about the event. Perhaps to the relief of hundreds of millions of citizens, the famous tech billionaire seems to believe that the objects discovered were not aliens. I don't think it's aliens, the former world's richest man said emphatically. As he continued his explanation, Musk asked a pertinent question that many experts who claim that aliens exist often shy away from. The whole question of aliens is a very interesting one. What is typically the Fermi paradox, which is that if the universe is really as old as science think it is, then where are the aliens? If we've really been around for 13.8 billion years, shouldn't there be aliens all over the place? Well, again, we cannot dispute his opinion, at least based on his position as one of the most important stakeholders in the industry. But then again, we cannot trust his words hook, line and sinker as regards to a topic as sensitive as this, especially when there is a ton of evidence suggesting that aliens exist in our universe.